Hopefully I'm in frame. Anyway, welcome back to Booktube-a-thon. It feels like it's been a while for me, but it actually has only been like a week since I've recorded something. But mostly it was because I was taking care of someone's cats, and that just took up a large part of my day. So, today is the July wrap-up slash August TBR slash Booktube-a-thon, because I've decided to do it because I kind of had my own August project in mind, and then I saw Becca the Book Reviewer's Booktube-a-thon, and I was like, oh wait, when is that? Maybe that will coincide with what I want to do, and actually it's going to work out pretty nicely. So I've decided to, I will attempt Book-a-thon, but a lot of the books I've chosen are pretty long, so it might end up being like Booktube-a-thon for as long as that lasts, August 3rd to August 9th, and then, Project August, which is what I was going to call it. So, most of what I read in July you know, because it's Outlander, and yes, let's look. I have bought another copy of Outlander. Yes, I have. Because it's cool, and it has this awesome mural thing on the inside. So yes, now I own 1, 2, 3. Uno, dos, tres. Copies of Outlander. This is the copy that I read, and then this is the copy that I bought a long time ago, and this is the one I just bought. And I also bought this copy of Voyager. Oh, they're so pretty! Okay, I promise I'm not talking about it much more during this video. Let's put these away. Outlander took me a really long time to read, I guess, so I think I read Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas, as you know, and the rest of Throne of Glass? Yes? And the first Game of Thrones graphic novel story by George R. R. Martin, and adapted by Daniel Abraham, and Tommy Patterson did the artwork. So, that. I did that while I was waiting for Dragonfly and Amber to come in the mail. Oh yeah, and then I read about 100 pages of Dragonfly and Amber. So, now, moving on to Booktube-a-thon 2015 list. So, my August project, I originally wanted to read the rest of all the books that I'm sort of like halfway through, because I have about 6 books that I'm like in the middle of right now. Like, I'm in it enough that I want to finish it rather than restart it at another point. So my original project was to finish all of those books, but now I'm going to, thankfully they all fit into one of the categories of the August Booktube-a-thon thing. So, challenge 1, read a book with blue on the cover. And for that one, I want to finish up Maggie Stiefvater's The Dream Thieves. See, there's blue. Yeah, I am that far in. So I'm right at the beginning of chapter 23. So I have about 2/3 of this book left, and these books go really quick, so I'm pretty sure that this will fly by, especially since I enjoy them. Challenge number 2, book by an author with the same letter of last name. So I guess you're supposed to pick the last name, like your last name starts with the same name as same letter as theirs does, but because this fits with what I want to do, and I'm trying to read a lot of pages in a short amount of time, this one I'm going to do the first name starting with A, because my last name is Andrews, and it's Are You My Mother?, a comic drama by Alison Bechdel. She also wrote Fun Home, which I read sometime last year, and my friend has borrowed it, and this is all about her relationship with her mother, rather than Fun Home, which is about her relationship with her father. The drawings are really cool, and I really, really enjoyed Fun Home. If you don't know who Alison Bechdel is, she invented the Bechdel test. You look at a movie or a TV show, and there has to be 2 named female characters that have a conversation that is not about a man. It's disturbing how many pieces of art fail that test. Like, but Fast and Furious 7, it passed. Hell yeah, it did. Challenge number 3, someone else's favorite book. And I believe Benjamin of Tomes has said that in one of his videos that Half Bad by Sally Green is his favorite book. I mean, he has 3 copies of this and 3 copies of the sequel, so got to page 95, and then I think I started reading Outlander, so this fell to the wayside. But I was really enjoying it, and I'm looking forward to finishing it up. What's my bookmark? Oh, it's the TARDIS. Challenge 4. Read the last book you acquired. And for this one, oh, it's over there, hold on. Heir of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. I have been reading this for maybe like 4 or 5 days now, and I'm on page 299. This is obviously a library book, but I bought it on my iPad, i.e. my Kindle, and so I've been reading them, like, I've been switching on and off, highlighting parts in here that I like and yeah, Rowan's pretty great, guys. Still a little cold, though. And if I happen to finish it before August 3rd, yay for me. Challenge 5. Read a book without letting it go. For that one, I will be reading George R.R. Martin's A Game of Thrones graphic novel, Volume 2, because, you know, this is pretty quick and it's very beautiful artwork. And it's just been kind of fun to read these, even though I already know what's happening. I would like to cross that off the list, and having graphic novels on here obviously will make this more likely to be achieved. Challenge 6. Read a book that you really want to read. Okay, this one will be what I read last, because I want to finish all those up before I go back to reading Dragonfly and Amber, the second book in the Outlander series. I am on page 112, and putting this book down was very, very difficult, and I'm still really surprised that I did it. Like, I've been able to quell the Outlander, like, blah, but, it's still, like, boiling under the surface. This will be the reward for finishing all the other ones. And challenge 7, read 7 books, and I counted, and I still needed 1 more after that. So I've decided, you know, because I want to be able to actually accomplish this, to finish up The Yellow Wallpaper and Other Stories by Charlotte Perkins Gilman. This is a collection of her short stories. They are all very early feminist short stories, and I believe, yeah, I've read the first 2, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left, and they're all pretty short. Like, this is all I have left to read, so from page 31 to page 70. So that will go very quickly, and I'm looking forward to these quite a bit. So that is my July wrap-up and my August 2015 Project August / Booktube-a-thon, as much as I can get done in that time. I will make a video when I am done letting you know. Other than that, I just want to let you know that I am going to Boston from August 10th to August, like the end of that week, and I'm planning to go to a bunch of bookstores there, so I'll be vlogging that and hopefully getting some new books, or used books, and I'll be reading along the way, so stay tuned, and books to Huda! Screenshots. Thumbnails, rather.